Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit round till I'm flushed, huh? My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me.
Everybody, good freaking morning, dude. It feels like every time like I take this and like entire break, dude, like I get all rusty. I don't know how to work things, and everything's all broken, and I don't know. What's good, everybody? Good afternoon or good morning. Happy New Year's Eve. Haven't seen you guys since Christmas Eve, I think. Yeah, it's been a while. Appreciate you guys for tapping in as always. Good morning. Sorry that I've been gone for a while. I've been gone for a minute. I think this was the longest break that I've taken in a long time, and I think this is obviously gonna be the last stream of the year. And to be honest with you guys, this is the last stream of the week. My parents are going to be in town today, so I'll be gone after this stream. I won't be streaming until next week, Monday. So, I mean, we have another long break ahead of us, but it's the new year, and just kind of want to enjoy the time that I've been having with my fam, and it's been good, man. It's been honestly a very, very must-needed break just mentally for me, and it's been good. So I appreciate you guys all reaching out and saying what's asking if everything is all right. But no, I just wanted to take a little small break. My girls, my two girls have been out of school for the winter break, so I just kind of been, just taking the time and just spending time with my kids while on this break. So hopefully everybody, you all had an amazing Christmas with your friends and family. Happy New Year's Eve, last stream of the year. Black Shinobi for the 32-month re-up. Good morning, Raph.
Good morning, Raf and Collection
Been too
fam.
long. It's been a while.
Been too long.
But hope everyone is doing well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your time off as well. But I really do appreciate y'all tapping in. Let me show some love in the motherfucking chat. What's up, Delion? What's good, Black Shinobi? Once again for the 32-month re-up. G-Face in the building. Mr. 2025 Big Boy League NFL champ in the freaking building. RPK in the building. What's good? Z Hutch. Peter in the building. What's good? Angel, Marcus, D-Dab in the building. What's good? Chevy Rides, Mark and Souls. What up, dude? Mr. 843. Eugene in the building. Nolan, Kedrix in the building. What's good? Jay, what's good? You said you catch the X sneaker space. No, I was playing basketball last night. Dr. Shu in the building. What's good? Marcel, Devin, what's good? Good morning. Bobby in the building, what's good? Joe Loudpack in the building, what's good? Ryan Jacobs in the building, what's good? Raph got the trip, Jelly, by bad, I'm hyped. There you go. Good Wash in the building, what's good? A1 Souls, Loudpack for the 1-year re-up. Happy New Year, family. Loudpack, thank
Happy
you so much
New
for the
Year,
re-up.
family.
Appreciate this. Thank you. This Bang Bang Collection gang. What up, dude? Resell in the building. What's good? Happy New Year's Eve. Rizzo in the building. What's good? What a year of sneakers. Never bought so many sneakers like I did this year. Facts, bro. Customs in the building. Mr. Sheridan. What's good? Cole in the building. Fernando. Sneaker Nurse. Good morning. Happy New Year's Eve, Sneaker Nurse. Happy New Year's Eve to you, Sneaker Nurse. Johnny Wick in the building. What's good? Cushy Souls. Early NY for me, Cushy says. You know what? Hey man, listen, all I gotta say is my my hat on a little tighter today because listen, where's all my Bears fans in here? Tito Kicks in the building, what's good? Mr. Philadelphia, what's good? George in the building. But I'm glad that we don't have any Bears fans bumping the gums this morning to me, because I was not streaming the next following day when the Niners beat the Chicago Bears. By golly, it was a shootout on that game. But hey, man, listen, both teams making it to the playoffs, and I'm sure probably we'll see each other again. So it should be a nice little good run for the playoffs. Man, don't start, Doctor. Come on, bro. What do you mean don't start, man? Listen, if the Bears were to won, you Bears fans would have been rubbing that win. Like in the chat, man. Hey, man, listen, all I gotta say is, hey, man. All right. Raph, who you hoping to first play in the first round? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, I don't really care who we have in the first round. I just want that first round bye. Like, the thing is, like, the game on Saturday is going to determine not only the division, but the NFC, right? So if Seattle wins, they get the division, and also the NFC, their NFC champs. They get the first what's it called, seed, and it goes vice versa with the 49ers. Obviously a lot of people did not expect the San Francisco 49ers to make it this far. We were doubted all freaking year. But I mean, it's really crazy to see that the Niners are in a position again, not only making it to the playoffs, but setting themselves up to just make it back to the Super Bowl, and the fact that it's in Santa Clara. So it should be really, really interesting. Drake May, the real MVP, because she says, yeah, I mean, dude, like Matthew Stafford, golly, he had a terrible game against Atlanta. But I don't know, honestly, I was like, watching that game, I was like, are they doing this purposely for just like, because they know they ain't getting the first seed, but like, is it just positioning wise? Because like, I feel like the teams, in my personal opinion, like, this is my opinion, like a lot of people over the weekend was asking me, yo, Rap, who would you want to see, or who would you want to avoid in the playoffs in the first round? Honestly, the teams that I personally would want to avoid as a 49er fan is the Rams is number one. Number 2, the Seattle Seahawks. And 3, this might be a hot take, but I feel like I still would not want to go up against the Philadelphia Eagles, bro. Like I just wouldn't, especially in the playoffs. I mean, Jalen Hurts hasn't been the most consistent quarterback right now, but still, like, they have all the experience. They're Super Bowl champs, and they know how to get there. And the playoffs, bro, like, it's just a different level. We already know this. Like, the playoffs are just in a different level when it comes down to just football in general. So, like, I don't know. It's just a different level of a game, especially you know, you could have the best teams, but the thing is, it's all about experience once you get to those important games. You know, crazy, you could have all home games, including the Super Bowl. Exactly. Who did tell you that? Enterprise, say hi. What up, dude? What up, Done fishing in the bone. What's good? My football love for me, but basketball's popping off. Thanks, GD. Who win or go home? DeLeon says. Bro, the thing is that, like, there's 3 good games that's happening this weekend, right? Like, and I called this earlier that I told Toof, I was like, bro, what if, like, that Seattle and 49ers game is gonna determine everything? And it obviously is. And then you not only have that game, you also have the Panthers and the Bucks. That is win or go home, right? And then you also have the Steelers and the Ravens, and that is a win or go home situation. So, and honestly, for the Steelers, the fact that they lost from the Browns is really disappointing. Not only that, DK Metcalf is a freaking idiot. So, yeah. Raph, did you see my birthday video on Discord, George? Says, I did not, bro. I did not. So, I don't even know if Lamar Jackson is planning to play that game. I'm not sure if he is or not. I know he got hurt, but we'll see what happens. But as a 49er fan, we're dealing with injuries again. I don't think Trent Williams is going to come back until the next few weeks because he had that hammy injury. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I know George Kittle is playing this weekend as well. So, 49ers versus the Steelers Super Bowl. Good morning, Raph. What up? What's good? What's good? Are you two legit in the building? Famous in the building? What's good? NFL has rigged the hell out of the schedule. They worse than WWE story writers, G-Face says. Oh, man. Steelers stand up. Panthers still get in if they lose, but Falcons beat the Saints. Yeah, I didn't know. That's the thing is I didn't really know what the scenario was going to be, but I was just kind of reading into it that it was a winner-go-home situation for the Panthers and the Bucks. So... Steelers not going to the Super Bowl, W. Rod says. Is Diggs done? Loudpack says, I'm not sure. Purdy out here doing the Dougie and try to gain aura. He will, man, the thing is, like, bro, the thing is Brock Purdy has been playing very well. He has 10 touchdowns in the last 2 games. You know, that's pretty impressive. Like, that's the thing about Brock Purdy is that no one wants to see him win. You know, like, that's the thing about social media, especially in the NFL, is that nobody wants to see him win. But whenever he does win, people don't say anything. But when he loses, it's like, oh, yeah, he's a system quarterback, this and that. Brock Purdy's trash. But dude's been popping off, bro. He's been popping off in the last couple of games. And I really do hope that, you know, continues on against Seattle's. But it's going to be a really, really tough matchup for sure. Because the 49ers defense is shit, dude. How we have 4 games for the division on the last week, that's just too much, G-Face says. Facts, bro. But the thing is, it's like, you think about it, and it's always like that with the NFL. It's like, it always comes down to the last game, dude. It always does. And it sucks, dude. And I know we've been talking about the NFC, but, dude, like, the Bills, bro, like, if Josh Allen does not make it to the Super Bowl, I don't know what else. He has there's possibly no Lamar Jackson, okay? There's no Patrick Mahomes. There's no Joe Burrow. Like, you have all these teams that haven't made it into the playoffs in quite some time. Like, you got the Jags, you got the Patriots, you got the Broncos. You know, you got quarterbacks that, you know, don't have much experience, maybe other than Trevor Lawrence. But, like, still, like, Josh Allen, there should be no excuse to why he can't make it to the Super Bowl this year. There's just no excuse. So, and their offense has just been playing like shit, dude. Like, his decision making has been really, really, I don't know. I don't know if it's his receivers. I don't know. The Bills need a receiver this offseason. That's all I got to say. They have no receivers, and they always rely on, obviously, James Cook and their tight ends because their receivers are not very good. Like, what were they thinking adding Brandon Cooks to their freaking roster? Like, thinking that was going to make a difference. Buffalo's window is closed. 5 years AFC champs, but 0 Super Bowls. I mean, you could say the same thing about the 49ers, bro. Like, we make it all, far in the playoffs. We go to the Super Bowl. Well, we can't even win anything. Bro, the 49ers has won 13 playoff games, okay? 13 in the last, I don't know how many years, okay? And we haven't won a Super Bowl, okay? There's a lot of teams out there that's been into the playoffs how many times and got a chip, but the Niners can't do it. So that's why it's like I'm not getting my hopes up on the 49ers. Did the 49ers have a chance? Absolutely do. But like I do not have I can't be super confident because it's like we've been in this position before, I think I save more money when you don't stream rap, Black Shinobi says. Have you heard anything about the Kobe Caitlin Clark restock? Man, people's been asking me about restocks all week, bro. Like, the thing is that like all these little restocks are literally like, I'm not gonna hold you. Like yesterday, I had a ton of people hit me up. Yo, Raph, did you see the restocks? Is there any restocks of Black Hats and Gamma Blue 11s? I promise you guys, like these entire restocks that you guys are seeing is that there's no way on hitting on any of these restocks unless you're in a paid Discord group. That's it, bro. Like I've been kind of repeating myself yesterday about like these restocks happening and whatnot. Like you need monitors. Like you really, really do. Are they worth it? I mean, it's up to you if you know what you're doing. Because you got to think about it, right? I always tell people this, is that like you may see people hitting on some of these small restocks, but imagine the ratio between people actually trying versus how many people are actually hitting. So you have thousands and thousands of people trying to hit on these restocks, but you only have a few people are actually hitting to make it, look like, oh, a lot of people are hitting, but really there's not too many people hitting. Okay, so just remember that. Okay, remember that. Like, I get it. It's like people want these restocks and the Black Cats, but I promise you, Nike Sneakers app, Nike will probably have a restock for the Gammas. And the thing is, like, if you don't have a pair of Gammas and Black Hats by now, I don't know what to tell you. All right. 148. Yeah, but the thing is, Kendrick's like, not everybody has time to be up that early to go to be desperately looking for a restock. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially for some of the other like smaller websites, like you want to wake up at like 3 a.m. to catch a restock. You know what I mean? I mean, the West Coast, like we're shut out of luck. A lot of these restocks happen in like early in the morning, but some people don't want to turn on an alarm at like 3 a.m. in the morning to like, all right, let me see if I have a chance, F my job that I got to wake up in a couple hours and see if there's a restock. Like no one's going to do that. I mean, maybe some, but not everybody. What up, Tito Kicks? Yo, Big Ron, did you get your shoes? I always say Purdy is overrated, but I can't lie. He's been balling. He has been balling, bro. And people could call him a system quarterback all he wants, but the thing is, we wouldn't really know unless he's not on the Niners. So, have size 13 Gammas need 11.5. AJ says, I'm not even sure what the prices are looking like with the Gammas right now. People are saying that the Gamma Blues have shot down in the resale market, which is a good thing because, I mean, there's so many pairs out there. Where at some point a lot of these prices are just going to keep going down, but like I think they're still going to hold up around $300. Like my size is at 273. That's asking. Okay, 273 retail for the shoe is $230. I paid $258 after tax, and they're only going for like less than $20 over retail. So yeah, but Gamma's obviously in bigger size, 334, 360, 350. So bigger size obviously are going to hold up, just like the smaller sizes, 8 through 9, 8 through maybe 8 through 10, Yeah, they don't really have much, going on with those prices. Since my Bengals crapped away their chances, I'm fully invested to the Ohio State running back. That's natty. There you go, Ryan Jacobs. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. You would too, GT. But shady list pop up extra sus. Kendrick says. So obviously, I've been out of the loop with sneakers. Right, I've been kind of out of the loop. So what was going on with this whole rumor restock about these Caitlin Clarks? I think the Caitlin Clarks, I think it was the Caitlin Clark 5s, Kobe 5s. I think that was wasn't it for Foot Locker or something like that? It's this post, right? This is the post that kind of people were kind of talking about, that this is happening around the 7th of January. That this restock was possibly happening. I don't know if this was in store or if this is going to be online. What up, DH? What up, Jake? Yo, happy New Year's Eve, bro. Well, almost. What up, Jake B? What's good, my guy? Man, that's a myth and a legend, Kendrick says. That's the new year, like, in Las Vegas. I've never been there. I wouldn't know. Like, the thing is, in Las Vegas, they, like, close down the streets at a certain time. So, Rafi, do you trust StockX? I mean, everyone has their own experiences. Like, I've never had a bad experience, purchasing anything from StockX. So it's up to you. It's totally up to you whether or not if you want to trust it, We shall see, won't we? Yeah, I don't know about this, man. You had a unique way of doing top sneakers of the year, to be honest. You had a unique way of doing, yeah. So obviously today, chat, I think we're going to start discussing a couple stuff before we get to our top 10 sneaker of the year list. Caitlin Clark says in store. Okay, so it's in store. Okay. I don't listen. All I gotta say is, okay, everybody that keeps saying that Kobe's are dead, that they're oversaturating Kobe's, could keep that same freaking energy, bro. Keep that same energy. Really. And this I've been waiting for. I've been absolutely waiting for, chat. So here we go. So Nike reveals the top 10 releases of 2025, the most wanted style of the year by the US sneaker community. Okay, this is all based off analytics, attraction, traffic, everything in that sort. And you have to put this into consideration, is that there's a few shoes that I feel like that should have made on this list that it's not, because you have to really think about it and consider that that a lot of shoes this year, or especially like hype shoes, did not drop on the Nike sneakers app. Okay, so this is the top 10. Not saying that this is the best shoes, but obviously these are the most wanted shoes of 2025. Okay, and let's start at number 10, Jumpman Jack. Okay, Jumpman Jack Travis's. Me personally, like I said, there's a few shoes that did not drop on the Nike sneakers app as an actual release. We have the Awake 5s, right? Awake 5s did not make it because they only dropped, I think, the pink ones. I'm not sure. Did the blue ones drop on here? I don't think the blue ones. I don't know if the blue Awakes. Did the blue Awakes drop on sneakers app, chat? No SB4s is crazy to me. But the thing is, you have to really think about it. All these shoes on this list, everybody had a chance, right? Like, do you count EA, right? SBs, unions, right? Not everybody got EA. Not everybody got, not everybody went for SB Jordan 4s. So I feel like that is one reason why it wasn't on this list, because not everybody went for the shoe, or not everybody had an opportunity to go for the sneaker, right? So, okay, so the Blue Awakes were on the list, or dropped on the Nike sneakers app, but they didn't drop the pink ones. I think the Nigels dropped on the sneakers app as well. The Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 lows. I'm really surprised that's not on the list. But anyways, Jumpman Jacks, Travis's at number 10. It honestly does not surprise me personally, if either Fragment or Chase B's, if one of those two dropped on the Nike sneakers app, both shoes, me personally, would have made it on this list. If the Chase B's and the Travis Jordan 1 Fragment would have been probably number 4 or 5. I think honestly number 4. If Fragment was on this list, it will either be number 4 or 3. 3 or 4 in my personal opinion. 3 or 4. So anyways, we'll just go based off what this listing is. At number 9, you have Kobe's. Mind y'all, you have 3 Kobe's on this list. Okay? You not only have 1, you do not have 2. You have 3 Kobe's on this list. And I've been telling you guys that Kobe 6s is all what the people want, just because it has the most resale out of all of them. But the fact that the Kobe, what the Kobe 8s made it on this list comes to show you that obviously everybody wanted a pair of what the Kobe's. It doesn't really matter how much the shoe was going for. What the Kobe's made it at number 4. So you have the All-Stars, you have the Daughters at number 8, the Foam Posits at number 7. And this one just proves my point. Okay, remember what I told you guys. Okay, remember what I told you guys about the black metallic 5s. Everyone want to say no, Raph. Like, everybody wanted the Jordan 5. Did you see the pictures on social media, Raph? Did you see this pictures? Did you see all those lines? Did you see this? Did you see that? They made it at number 6. Flu Games Air Jordan 12s made it over the black metallic 5s. The Air Jordan 12 Flu Games. I bet you so many people are like, Flu Games, what the Kobe 8s? But Rafi, what the Kobe 8s and Flu Games didn't have resale value. They didn't have any resale value. Listen, I told you guys the black metallic 5s weren't really hyped to begin with. Like, I've been trying to tell so many people that want to say, oh, black metallic 5s are crazy, like this and this and that. They weren't crazy until people realized it after the fact that they saw people outside. They seen all these videos on the actual release date. They didn't think that everyone was going to be outside for them. And now looky, bro. I told you, like, EA, like, if you look back, bro, no one cared about exclusive access in the 5s. No one gave a shit, bro. I've been telling people this, like, before the release date, nobody cared about the 5s, bro. And now all of a sudden it's easy to say because of how much it's going for. Like, the analytics and these analytics don't lie, bro. These analytics do not lie at all. Like, they don't. Like, why? Nike's just gonna come up with some sort of list and make Gamma 11s like the crazy Gamma 11s. It was already proven that it was the craziest drop of the year. It broke the Nike sneakers app. So this honestly proves my point. You could say whatever you want now about the Jordan 5s, but the analytics do not freaking lie. And I've been saying this all year because so many people have been gassing up the Jordan 5 Black Metallics was one of the craziest drops of the year. No, it was not. It absolutely wasn't. People did not realize until they saw everything that they saw on social media. I told you, it's like a domino effect, bro. You see something on social media, you see all the videos going crazy, people are gonna go crazy for it. It's like that's how trends work. Like, that's how trends work, bro. I mean, like, I'm not saying everybody, never too much. Like, I'm not saying that everybody didn't care, but there was a lot of people that did not give a shit about the 5s, bro. Like, before the release date. Like, no one really knew. This was like the number 1 shoe that no one knew that it was going to shoot up in the resale market like the way it did. Nobody knew that until after the fact that it slowly started creeping up in the resale market, and then more and more people wanted the shoe. Like, it's like that with anything that's hype or trendy. They see something on social media, it's what people want. You think about all year, Pokemon cards. Right? I've said this before. Nobody wanted, I know some of you guys are not into Pokemon, but when the set of 151 came out, and I still have my little TikTok vlog I had with Riley, nobody cared about the set. Nobody cared until, guess what? Until people started fighting at Costco's. That was the 151 set that they dropped at Costco. Was the 151 set that's been out for the last a year and a half. Nobody gave a shit. That set was sitting, And then look, you see people going crazy at Costco's. They see that, and people started fiending for Pokemon cards. Same thing with Labubus. People fighting, lining up at Pop Mart, going crazy for Labubus. Same thing. Starbucks. It's just like anything that you see on social media, people will be like, you know what? I'm going to be outside for these joints. It's like that, bro. They see all the lines for the Jordan 5s, black metallics. People didn't expect that. It's like, all right, I want a pair now. So you're right. And if I was sat on JDEA, but you got to put into consideration, not everybody gets EA too. But at the same time, they did say. And to think I missed Raffy for 2 days. What up, Roman? What's good, dude? Pokemon Childhood in the back of the blue with the yellow Game Boy. Straight battling it out. But anyways, my whole point was these Jordan 5s, right? Union had EA on Sneakers app, right? So that's why I feel like Union and SB Jordan 4s SB 4s, Jordan 4 SBs, and Unions did not make the list, in my personal opinion, because Union was only in EA, so not everybody had an opportunity to go for the shoe. And SB Jordan 4, it was like a direct link. Remember what I told you guys, that like there's so many casuals out there, so many casuals out there that's been in the game that doesn't know a whole lot what EA is. Not everybody could catch that, that shock drop that could give them an opportunity, to go for the shoe, right? Casuals will only look at the Nike Sneakers app and see, okay, what's on the schedule? Okay, I'm gonna go for this shoe because it's on there, and I'm gonna wait till that day. Okay, it's dropping on the 5th. Okay, I'll be there. But like Unions didn't have a schedule. SB Jordan 4s didn't have a schedule. So I just feel like that's the reason why it did not make it on that list. If Union had a proper drop on the Nike Sneakers app, like a 10-minute draw or a Leo drop, if it was scheduled, then I feel like Union would have absolutely made this list. Absolutely. The same thing with undefeated Jordan 4s though, right? Think about it. The Air Jordan 4 undefeated, did that have a proper drop? Was it a Leo drop? Was it a 10-minute draw? I don't think it was. Like, there's so many shoes that dropped this year, I'd be forgetting how they dropped it. So if you think about that, like if they had a proper drop, like a Leo drop or a 10-minute draw, it would absolutely have made that list, in my personal opinion. But those shoes didn't have a proper drop. I think Jordan 4 undefeated, how did they drop it, chat? Was it only an EA, wasn't it? Undefeated Jordan 4s, it was an EA, wasn't it? I must say I need to double up on the black metallic 5s. My pair is starting to worn out. Flu Games and Kobe's restock on Sneakers 2. Yeah, it was an EA. So that's why I'm saying not everybody. These are shoes that everybody actually had a chance to put their name in the hat. So you always try to make a point. I mean, it's a good point though. I mean, EA, you got to think about it. All these shoes on this list, everyone had an opportunity to put their name in the hat. They did. But undefeateds, you didn't. Unions, you didn't. SB Jordan 4s, kind of, yes and no on that one. But does the list even matter? I mean, it just kind of shows that what the public wanted, right? Gamma 11s, obviously they had a lot of stock, a lot of demand for the shoe. Brick by Bricks, Black Cat Jordan 4s, but Flu Game Jordan 12s, like, am I surprised in a way? Yes and no on that one, because that did drop at a perfect time for the Flu Games, and it did sell out on release date, which surprised a lot of people. And then you obviously had a bunch of restocks on Flu Game 12s. But anyways, I mean, this is a respectable list, man. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Like the top 10 sneakers that you guys all voted for, I'm not surprised at all. The top 10 sneakers that you guys voted for this year, 2025, I am not surprised at all. So I think the list is reasonable. I think the list makes sense, and it's a good list. I would say this. Not one Adidas made it. I was not surprised, but like I thought jellyfishes were gonna get pushed, but they absolutely didn't. But this year on your guys' top 10 sneaker of the year list, it's all Nike and Jordan. So, Frank, don't look at the list because she says these are shoes that had the most entries on the sneakers app in 2025. That's what I'm saying. That's why the whole EA doesn't really count, because not everybody got the opportunity to put their name in the hat. You know what I'm saying? That's why if Union had a proper drop in undefeated Jordan 4s, it would absolutely made that list. Fragments, we kind of talked about that. If Fragment dropped on the Nike sneakers app as a 10-minute draw, it would absolutely have made this list. I think Fragment, this might be a hot take. I think the Fragment would have been number 2 on this list. I think it absolutely would have made it at number 2 for the Fragment Jordan 1 lows. Would have made it on the list if it was a 10-minute draw. Let me guess, the community top 10 almost matches complex top 10 list. No, actually doesn't. It's actually a better list in my personal opinion. I think your guys' top 10 listing, and there was a shoe. There's this year there's a shoe that made it. There was a tie, actually. There was a tie on the number 3 spot. Number 3 spot this year on the top 10 sneaker of the year list. There's a tie. So I just put both at number 3. All I see are shoes that I took L's on, Ranfu says. Dodger 6 has made my list. Yeah, like I said this, I don't think these Jumpman Jacks would have been on there. These ones, I feel like Chase B's could have made the list. Because you got to think about it. Undefeated 4s, Union, LA, 1 highs, SB Jordan 4 should have made that list. And obviously Fragment. So you could have made that argument about Tom Sachs if they dropped those, but I don't know. I was gonna be a big pass for me on the Tom Sachs. Better not be on Adidas on that list. We didn't have a chance with the what? Brick by Bricks. Well, the thing was the Brick by Bricks, dude. The Brick by Bricks, you actually had an opportunity to put your name in the hat. That's the thing. There was roughly around like almost 40,000 pairs, I think, that dropped the Brick by Bricks on the Nike sneakers app on release day. So everybody had an opportunity to hit. Shout out to my boy Rami for the 47-month 3. Happy New Year's to the Collection family and Mafia, Rami says.
Happy New Year's to the Collection family and Mafia.
Shout out to you, Rami. Thank you so much for the 47-month re-up. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rami. Appreciate for the 47-month re-up. What do you think about those Ferrari 14s? Ferrari 14s is fine. Me personally, I passed on release date on the Ferrari 14s. I'm not a huge 14 guy, so I wouldn't really necessarily like say it's like, all right, yeah, I really, really wanted those 14s, but they were cool. You know, sup, Raph? What up, Aaron? What's good, dude? Good morning. I got the AE2s on my list, Jalen says. Why you think about the Ferraris? White cement 4s should have been on there. Well, the thing is, am I surprised that the white cement Jordan 4s are not on this list? No, I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised that white cement Jordan 4s is not on this list, because the thing is, like, white cement 4s sat. White cement 4s sat, and the thing is, not everybody really wanted the shoe. Like, resellers kind of stayed away from the white cement Jordan 4s. It's like, you look at it, right? Look at this list. Only two shoes, because maybe 3, maybe 2 on this list doesn't go for anything in the resale market. I don't think Jumpman Jacks are like close to retail, and then Flu Games, it's close to retail as well. All these other shoes, like what the Kobe 8s at first wasn't going for anything, but they went up in the resale market. But the rest of the shoes all go for resale. Like Gamma Blues, obviously, Brick by Bricks, Black Hats, you know. Obviously, Kobe 6s always do very well. Foamposite Galaxy and the Black Metallic 5s. Like, all these shoes go for resale. Like, White Cement Jordan 4s was already at retail before release date, I believe. And they just dropped so many pairs. So, it's like the demand wasn't necessarily there. I mean, you don't see White Cement Jordan 4s sitting anywhere anymore. But... like, it's all good. Like, it's fine. Man, you've been missing like a whole week. I know, Benny. I've been gone for a while. Man. I've been gone for a while, and I do apologize for being gone for that long. So, Jaw 3s should be on the top 10 sneakers, honestly. Yeah, but you got to think about it, Manuel. Like, you got to think about it. Not everybody's going for Jaws. Not everybody. Like, obviously, people that, you know, hoop and stuff like that are willing to wear hooping shoes casually are definitely going for them. But the thing is, it's like Jaws don't really. You got to think about it. There's a huge community of people that like to resell, and Jaw 3s are just not on that list. You know, they're just not. It's a good shoe though. I'm not saying it's a bad shoe, but it's, you know, let's see. The way it starts 6 Kobe's are fire. I get a lot of compliments on them. Yeti breaks are real. Francisco says, and my liberties. Kedrick says, yeah. I mean, the thing is about those liberties, dude. Like, who knows how updated this list is? Like, I wonder if the liberties would have made it on this list. I think it would have, me personally, but. This was like earlier in the year too. What list is this? This is the top 10 releases of 2025 for Sneakers app. So the Jaw 3 is a hoop shoe. And I had mine. The only reason Jaw 3s aren't on there is because nobody hypes him as a player either. That too, DH, you're right. Absolutely right. Because there's a lot of people that are not a big fan of Jaw in general. Like, they like his shoes, but it's like some people have those you know, when they're like, you know what, this guy doesn't, you know, represent, like, you know, doesn't set a good example. And then like some people just like, I don't want to go for his shoes. If I don't like him, I don't like his shoes. Happy holidays to you and the fam. You as well. Appreciate that. Jaw 3s look wise and colorway wise is the top 10 for sure. Jaw 3s are comfy, DH says. Yeah, I still need a pair. Raph, what do you think of that Mewtwo Adidas shoe? I have not seen that, DJ. I seen the Puma one that they had that special box with, but I didn't see that one you're talking about. He's doing that to himself? Yeah, 100%. He's absolutely doing that to himself. Like the Zions, not AE2s, is definitely not maybe the AE1s. No SBs this year. No SBs on this list. I'm not surprised that SB didn't make the list. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, I'm not surprised. The demand for SBs weren't as high this year. You know, Jaw just dropped 40. He's a head case. Spider Adidas shoe. Only hoop shoe that will make it is Jordans or Kobe's. Seen that Nike Mule coming out? I have not, bro. I haven't really seen what's dropping on the Nike sneakers app, dude. Let me double check here real quick. Let me see. I haven't really seen what's going to be dropping. I'm not going to hold you. So you have, on January 2nd, you have the Book 2s. And you talking about these? I feel like these are slowly getting pushed out. I'm sorry. These look just like the Zellerfelds. These look like the Mules, bro. How do you guys feel about this? Like, is this going to be like... I'm just curious of how the public is going to like react to this. Because obviously no one really has pairs like that for these. Like, I'm just curious of like... I'm pretty sure there's going to be a ton of people going for this. I might low-key go for this. And just see, I mean, $95, which is not too bad, I guess. But, like, I feel like these just look huge, bro. I like this colorway. The Solar Red is my favorite. Out of all the colorways, like, I would say, like, the Solar Red is my favorite. When's these drop? January 8th. I want them slides. They're not bad. It's supposed to calm you. Yeah, I know. What up, Raph, Tavi? Caillou, Happy New Year. What up, Nick? What's good, dude? Cybertoe is crazy. The black ones are cool. I want the Solar Reds. The Solar Reds are cool. I want to grab the slides and the sneaker. Going for the red and black ones, Kemp says. What up, Kemp? Maybe we'll all be smarter. 118th, like, what up, Raph? A half a day. What up, Big Perm? What up, Big Perm? How are you, bro? They weird. I mess with it. I'm wondering how limited these are going to be. I'm pretty sure these are going to be stupid limited. These are going to be stupid limited. Oh, you talking about these? Yeah, I got you. Okay, hold on. So this, man, I'm not a big fan of this, but I guess I'll go for the homie Rob the Beard. How many days do you have left for this? Okay, so let me pull this up real quick because I think you guys have been kind of low-key asking about this. I think there's a couple people. So this is the is this the Hellstar Adidas? Oh, this is Spider, excuse me. Spider collab. Sorry. The Spider Adidas Shell Toe collab. This was a couple of you guys kind of brought this up this morning. You got the Shell Toe Adidas Spider collab. I'm not crazy on these. I guess I don't know. I'm not crazy on shell toes. What y'all think about these? Y'all like these? You need a pair? We got them in the store, Rav Jalen says. A pair of what? A pair of Kobe's? I'm going for Rob the Beard. He just hit me up on IG. Looks alright. Yo, it's green. Only a few hundred pairs, apparently, Tony says. The red ones will be that thing done fishing says. Looks like Ninja Turtle feet, Mark and Soul says. That's okay. I'm not a shell toe fan either, ever. Yeah, the wifey was a fan of the shell toes, but I'm not a fan of them at all. They ain't bad. I wouldn't buy them, though. What's the retail on this? Like $150? $160 plus your $4 fee. I don't F with them. Swamp green, like the 3 stripe placement, Ghetto Tactical says. I mean, if you guys are a big fan of these, I know they just did the Hellstar collab out there in Complex Con. So I don't know if you guys are a fan of these ones. They made them hyper limited so they would sell. Make sure you guys run it up. I want to give a huge shout out to Sneaker Nurse. She wanted donated $20 of memberships to you guys here in this chat. So if you guys don't mind, make sure you guys hit that like button for the one time. Shout out to Sneaker Nurse once again. She got second place on fantasy football, and she wanted to donate $20 worth of memberships in the chat. So thank you so much. I did not forget about that, Sneaker Nurse. Thank you so much for donating that 20. And here is that $20 donation of memberships from the good people of Sneaker Nurse. Thank you, Sneaker Nurse. Appreciate that. Shock Drop, Raindrop. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Sneaker Nurse. Definitely a little kid shoes. NW says. Huge W. Facts. Big facts. Big facts. Definitely a little kid shoe. Shock Drop. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Sneaker Nurse, once again. I appreciate that. Love to freaking see it. Just got a membership. Thanks, homie. Don't thank me. Thanks, Sneaker Nurse. That's a young collab. I'll pass on the Adidas Spider cinches. Bro, in January, this, if anybody's wondering what we're getting in the month of January, this is what we're getting. So January is looking pretty dry, but me personally, like, some people may like this shoe, but me personally, it's gonna be a big pass. You got the Air Jordan 4 Flight Club official images releasing on January 17th. So obviously they did push back the Jordan 5. The Jordan 5 Wolf Grays were supposed to drop in January, and supposedly now they are dropping February 28th for the Wolf Gray 5s. So I'll be completely honest with you guys. The next shoe that I'm probably gonna go for are probably Kobe's. I think that's like the first shoe that I want this year. Like, I'm passing on Union. I'm absolutely passing on Union next year. The fragments, and you guys already know I'm really picking and choosing. These will be a big GR loaded on JD calendar. Yeah, these are definitely a huge GR for sure. But there's only a few shoes that I'm wanting like next year, but there's not a whole lot. Like, I'm definitely gonna be picking and choosing next year for sure. These are too close to the white cements and SB Jordan 4s for me. Yeah, this is like not a must cop. Even if, like, this might be a hot take, even if this was an SB Jordan 4, I don't think it would have been a must cop for me. Even if this was like the an SB Jordan 4 colorway, it would not be a must cop for me. Just need a true blue and the bread, Mr. Sharon says. Well, you got bread 4s that I want, right? I want the bread 4s. I want the Toro Bravo 4s. I need those. Those are like the 2 shoes. Like they already had like a lineup of Jordan 4s that are releasing next year. I don't know if you guys seen the list. Like there's a hold on. This is the calendar for all. Like I don't know if you guys are tired of Jordan 4s. Like I'm truly curious if you guys are tired of Jordan 4s because these are all confirmed for next year. All Jordan 4s. So you have January 17th. You got the Flight Cup Jordan 4s. You got the Valentine's Day 4s. You got the Laker 4s that are dropping during All-Star Weekend. Toro Bravo 4 in May. There's so many. You got the Nigel Sylvester. You got the Breads. You got the Pink Thunders. You got the Tor Yellows. And you have a lot of these other miscellaneous Jordan 4s dropping next year. So there's a ton of 4s still lined up for next year. And out of all the 4s, I want Nigels, Breads, Toros, and that's it. So there's only 3 Jordan 4s that I want next year. Like J Balvin's, I'm passing on J Balvin's next year. Don't need those. So almost 1 a month. I know that's a lot. So I mean, I don't know if you guys are tired of Jordan 4s, but I'm all for it, bro. They could drop as many 4s as they want. So Cave Stones restocked on Nice Kicks. DH says yes, sir. Appreciate that. I want 7 on those lists. 7, huh? I mean, Laker 4s. It seems like there's a lot of people that really dig the Laker 4s. So milking them 4s, that's fine. I mean, the thing is, they've been dropping 4s for so many years. Like, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them dropping this many 4s. So you got me on the J Balvin's. Then Frank says, yeah, I got you. Ain't nobody asked for the J Balvin's. So if you want them J Balvin's, you got it, Frank. Laker 4s are fire. Facts, at least 7. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, think about it, right? These are all like Jordan 4s that are pretty much confirmed for next year. And there's obviously other 4s that we probably don't know about, you know? There's some Jordan 4s that we obviously don't know about. And I was kind of bummed because, you know why? Because like I was hoping that there were possibly another Jordan 4 SB to drop next year, 2026. And I don't think that's going to happen. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm okay without it. But it would have been nice if they officially dropped that red colorway, you know? I can't believe as a 4 fan that I'm passing on a ton of these. I only see 3, including the Balvin's DJ Dougie says. I mean, if you think about for next year as well, there's only a few Jordan 3s that they announced as well. Like Jordan 3s and 4s were like one of the silhouettes that got milked or is getting milked for a long time. But I feel like they definitely slowed down on Jordan 3s. And I truly think that True Blue Jordan 3s, to be completely honest with you guys, True Blue Jordan 3s are going to sit. Like, that's fine. That is one shoe that I might I probably might fold on the True Blue Jordan 3s. But it's a shoe that I feel like it's definitely going to sit for sure. Last time that the Jordan 3 True Blues dropped, they sat. So I think they're gonna do the same thing next year. But I still think it's a really, really good shoe. Definitely need them bread 4s. We'll go for Laker 4s and maybe the Nigels. It's getting repetitive AF, going to get boring and played out. Nike got to come up with some different idea ASAP. I mean, what else do you need, Funyo? You know, like, if you're saying that it's getting repetitive and it's getting boring and played out, what does Nike have to do with the Jordan 4? Give you guys, what, more collabs? I mean, a lot of these are all new colorways. Besides Toro and the Tor Yellows and the Breads, everything else is brand new. Lakers, Flight Club, London, Pink Thunder, Nigel Sylvester, Jordan 4. Like, what does Nike have to do in order for people to buy it? Like, obviously, collabs are going to do well. Bread 4s are going to do absolutely well. Toro Bravos are going to do absolutely well. I think the Laker 4s, people are going to love those. Pink Thunders are going to sell out. Like, what else do they have to do? Because, like, even last year with the Jordan 4s, I think the Jordan 4s are fine. I think the Jordan 4s that dropped last year or this year have been fine. There's nothing more that you could do, though. Like, there's nothing more that you could do with the Jordan 4s unless it's a collab, you know? But you gotta think about it, man. Right? Not tired of having the same silhouette? Come on, man. Dude, so? Bro, the thing is, it's not very hard to pass, though. You know? it's really not hard to pass on a shoe. If you don't like it, then just move on, right? Because the thing is, if you guys want to say, oh, they need to start shelving the Jordan 1s and the Jordan 4s, what do you guys want? You want Nike to just spam a Jordan 9, a Jordan 8, a Jordan 7? I promise you, you would absolutely hate it. You'd be like, oh, Nike doesn't know what they're doing. This is nothing different. Woody, woody, whoop. These colorways suck. But it's like, not everything is going to hit, bro. Okay? Like, you can't expect all these Jordan 4s to hit, which is fine, you know? Like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Maybe 5 of these Jordan 4s are going to do very well, that's pretty reasonable, man. Pretty reasonable. Pretty reasonable. You can't expect every single shoe to do very well. It's not the fact that, oh, they're dropping way too many. No, it's just some of the colorways are just not going to do well. So, what do you like better, Raph? Black Hat 4s or 3s? I like both. I don't mind the 3s. I feel like more people didn't like the 3s because of that patent leather. But I didn't mind the patent leather on the Jordan 3s. Going for the Nigels, Breads, and Londons. All Nike has to do is to drop the price, Raph. Yeah, that too. But the thing is, even if when they drop the Breads, even if that shoe's the Breads are gonna be $220. Okay, Jordan 4 Breads are gonna be $220. And I feel like the Bread 4s are 100% going to be your Black Friday drop. I'm still thinking that it's gonna be your Black Friday drop. So. After a year like 2026, how can you even complain? Yeah, I'm not complaining at all. I think it's going to be a good year for next year, hopefully. So, already got a few 2026 SBs. I personally like what's coming out. These are what's dropping next year for SBs. These are, I know these ones. These are the Bronx girls skate, isn't these? These are the New York shoes. I'm not a fan of any of them. Chat. If these are the SBs that are lined up for the next couple months, I'm not a big fan of any of these. The hemp one is the Thai food. The Thai food hemp. I mean, they're okay. It's not like the best, but like, the thing is like, I don't think people are over SBs. I just feel like I've been saying this is that like people just have a different, the SB, Nike SB in general are just in a different direction. Like they're going a different direction. Like now that SBs have already scratched the floor back into the sneaker community, they have their own direction of what they're going with. Like the collab wise, they're definitely picking and choosing now. Like they're very specific to what they want when it comes to collabs. But me personally, like I'm not a big fan of any of these. Maybe the last one. Like this one. Where is it? This one. Which one's this? This one is like maybe my favorite one out of all of them. But even that, like, it's probably not a must cop. Which one is this one? Yo, Rami, which one's this? Is this the Thai food one? I don't know what this is. Only like the bottom two. Is this the Thai one? Should have been more specific because I don't like these at all. Don't need any. Oh, so this is the Thai one. The food hemp. See, this is the one. This is the only one that I like. And it's funny because this is the one that you're talking about, the Thai one. But other than that, like, it's probably not going to be a must, bro. Dude, pad thai is good. Ain't none of y'all had pad thai before? Fire. Thai food is very good. I don't know what happened to the Costco SBs. I know that there was a what's it called? There was a there was a golly, I just had a brain fart. There was official images for them, but I don't know what happened. I don't know exactly when that's gonna drop. Nike SB needs to retro the Pigeon Dunks. Did it for the Wu-Tangs and Undefeated Fours. Monrab, what up, Atomic? What's good, dude? Good morning to you, my friend. Pad Thai and Basil. The thing is, like, even the wifey, she likes those drunken noodles. Have you guys had those? The flat noodle ones? I don't like those. I don't like those at all. Because she had wear these to Thailand. Crispy. Is the gas insurance says? There we go. I know we're getting out of hand. We're talking about food and shit. Only needed Thailands and Deshaun Jordans. There we go, Project Baby. What's good? Make sure you guys hit that like button for the one time. Hit that like button. I really do appreciate you guys. I know everyone's kind of basically checked out for 2025. I totally get it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have a lot of plans, you know, for New Year's Eve. I'm not sure how, you know, if any of you guys are doing anything special with you know, with your friends and family, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are basically checked out for the year. Shout outs to 270 Max for the $2 donation.
70 Max 4L donated $1.99. Lacton SBs for sure. Pad Thai is fire, by the way.
Lacton SB for sure. Pad Thai is fire, by the way. Very good. Very, very good. I honestly think it's a really, really, really good dish. All right, you guys ready for the top 10 sneaker of the year list? You guys ready? Are you guys ready for the top 10 sneaker of the year list for 2025 Collection Family Edition? Okay, you guys ready for this? Once again, dude, this listing does not surprise me at all. I think it's a decent list. I think a lot of you guys, thank you guys so much, whoever put in their votes. We had over almost 300 people that put in their votes for this list, so I want to thank every single one of you guys that participated into the Collection Family top 10 voting. And we'll see what happened. Where's the giveaway, Raph? You missed it, bro. The giveaway was last week. The giveaway was last week. You missed it. All right, make sure you guys hit that like button. Appreciate you guys once again. It's been an absolutely fun year when it comes to sneakers. There's been a lot of great sneakers this year, and we narrowed it down to 10. All right, so here you guys go at number 10. Okay, this is the Collection Family. This is the Google Doc that I've been you know, sharing for the last month or so for you guys to put in, and here you go. At number 10, we have an Air Jordan 1 High Bread 85 at number 10. What do you guys think? Number 10, starting off the list. And truly, there was two shoes. There was another shoe that was pretty close on beating this shoe. And that was going to be the Voodoo Air Jordan 1 Low. I think Air Jordan 1 Low Voodoos took number 11, I think, if I look back. But starting off the list at number 10 are the Jordan 1 High 85 Breads. Yeah, I mean, this is the listing, right? This is the listing that you guys put out. These is what you guys voted on. So am I surprised? I honestly think Bread Jordan 1 High 85s. I think the reason why they were ranked lower because they didn't drop on the Nike sneakers app. You know, I think that's the reason why. That's the only I feel like if Nike were to drop these on the Nike sneakers app and had an official drop, this would have been ranked higher. Because they never dropped on sneakers app. They only dropped in stores like mom and pop shops. That was it. They didn't drop anywhere else. So my anniversary gift, the list is fluid. They going up now? Well, I mean, I don't really think it matters when it comes to resale. This is all based off like just what you guys like, you know. But Voodoo Jordan 1s were definitely up there for sure. So All right, here we go. I think this is gonna be a love and hate one, but I feel like this definitely deserved it in a way. All right, here we go. So that was number 10. Number 9. Right? It's not a Jordan, by the way. Number 9, we have, all right, we have the Nike Foamposite Galaxy at number 9. All right. Does this surprise me? Not at all. All right. So at number 9, we have the Nike Foamposite in that Galaxy colorway. Thoughts and opinions? Thoughts and opinions. Let me know in the chat. Think this is reasonable? Do you guys think this should have, this should have made the list? Should not make the list. Number 9, we have the Nike Foamposite Galaxy. Not even on my top 20, V says. Ain't mad at it. Morning Raph, Happy New Year's. You too, Deli Venom. Hey, listen, if you guys don't like the voting, you should have had more people vote, right? So I definitely seen this in a lot of people's listing. But like I said, at number 9, we had the Nike Foamposite Galaxy. I feel like I said, when I looked at this list, I'll tell you this right now, chat. The number one sneaker of the year list, it was off by 3 votes. Like, it was, off by 3 votes. And we have 2 shoes that tied this year at number 3. So there we go. Nike Foamposite. Hopefully a lot of you guys were able to snag a pair that you wanted. So number 9, we have the Nike Foamposite in that Galaxy colorway. All right, here we go. At number 8. I love this one. Number 8. I thought this was going to be ranked higher, but that's fine. But at number 8, we have another Jordan 1. Jordan 1 High, Union LA at number 8. Number 8, the Air Jordan 1 High, Union LA, chat. I mean, obviously, this shoe was very, very popular when these first dropped. Okay? When these first dropped, very, very popular shoe. But it did make the top 10 listing. All right? You guys let me know. I mean, that's almost back-to-back Jordan 1 Highs that's on this list. I feel like this is fair. At number 8 is pretty fair. Like I said, I think it's respectable. Like I think a lot of you guys on on release date definitely love this shoe. A ton of people went for this shoe. A lot of people hit. Not everybody hit, but a good amount of people hit on this shoe. And I forgot when these dropped. These dropped back in March, February, I think. I think Union had like an early drop in February, and then they officially dropped these on the Nike Sneakers app as an EA. People crashed out on it, probably because they went for so much money in the resale market. But at number 8, you have the Air Jordan 1 Union LA. So there you guys go. Quality is awesome. Yeah, I mean, especially if you were able to grab one, from Chris Gibbs and Union, right? All right, here we go, chat. At number 7. Okay, so far we have number 10, the Bread Jordan 1 High 85s. At number 9, you have the Galaxy Foams. Number 8, you have the Union LA. At number 7, you have an Air Jordan 4 SB in that navy colorway at number 7. I feel like this shoe was forgot about. What up, Nami? What's good, dude? I feel like this shoe at number 7 is pretty reasonable as well. I just feel like this shoe was like just forgotten about in a way. Just because they dropped earlier this year. I mean, you could say the same thing about Foams and Union, but like I feel like this is a shoe that was forgot about. But definitely a really great shoe. SB Jordan 4, definitely better than the Pine Greens. At number 7 is pretty reasonable. Is it on my top? I don't even know if this was, did it? I'm pretty sure this made it on my top 10 list. My personal list? Let me see. I'm going to make a different post of my top 10 sneaker of the year list. Oh, I did not put this on my top 10 because I had so many Jordan 4s on my top 10 this year. But it's still a really, really good shoe. There's just so many great shoes in the entire year. I didn't want my list full of Jordan 4s. So, definitely forgotten about. Reasonable. 100% at number 7. So, SB Jordan 4, I'm sure a lot of you guys love this shoe. And it's definitely a respectable shoe. And I love it at number 7. All right, number 6. I thought this was going to get ranked lower over some of the shoes, me personally, but obviously demand was absolutely there for this shoe. And the thing is, I have been glazing this shoe all year at number 6. Well, not at number 6, but I've been glazing the shoe in general all freaking year. Okay? But at number 6, we have another Jordan 1. I've been glazing the shoe all year. We have another Jordan 1 that made it on this list. All right. At number 6, we have the Air Jordan 1 Low Chicago at number 6. So far at number 10, you have the Bread 85s. Number 9, you have the Galaxies. Number 8, you have the Jordan 1 Unions. And then after that, we have the SB Jordan 4. And now at number 6, we have the Air Jordan 1 Low Chicago. So they made it pretty high. And the thing is, like, some of you guys would be like, oh, this is crazy. Like, not everything is based, okay? Not everything is based off resale, okay? Not everything is based off resale, okay? It's like, oh, Raph, well, this is a brick. Like, this is brick. How are they, let me ask you this, that how are they overrated? How are they overrated, though? It's a Chicago, a classic Chicago 1 Low with a big swoosh. How is that overrated, bro? Then you might as well just say Lost and Found and Chicago 1 High is an overrated list or overrated shoe then. Like, who put this at numbers? Who these at number 6? You guys did. You guys put in that vote. This is definitely not an overrated shoe. But it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter, man. It honestly doesn't matter if a shoe is sitting that it's, you got to think about it, man. Like, should be sitting because people, they have no resale, but that doesn't necessarily people don't like it. I told you, man, like resale. And thing is, like, people rather have highs than lows too. Okay. Like, people rather have highs than lows, and I get it, but like, I still don't think it's an overrated shoe, man. Listen, all I gotta say, just like how everybody else would say, it's like, yo, Raph, if you seen a backward swoosh, people would be glazing this. Absolutely. I mean, that's common sense, but like, still, like, what up, Jumper Man Chris? What's good? People voted. Okay, people voted, bro. All right, people voted. I had a feeling that some people would either love this spot or hate it. So the people have spoken. Absolutely, DH. People have spoken. So Nike paid Raph, Frank says. Yeah, I paid everybody that voted to vote in the Chicago 1 Lows, man. Like, it just proves to you guys not everything that's hype, I mean, can't make the list. Who cares? You know? Bro, why is there any complaining at all when this list is based on votes? All right. You can do so much with the lows, dress them up, down. They go well with just about any luck. Shout out my boy Jumper Man Chris in the building. Jumper Man Chris, thanks for everything, my man. Man, I don't even get a Happy New Year from Kosher, bro. Jumper Man Chris does. There's not even a top 15 shoe of the year. How many people voted? A lot. All right, here we go. All right, chat. Here we go. Top 10 sneaker of the year. Top 5. We're getting into top 5. Top 5. Top 5. All right, here we go. All right, here we go, chat. I think this is when some people might get pissed off. All right, I feel like this is a time where people start to get pissed off, bro. All right, here we go. At number 5, you have the Air Jordan. Okay. All right. You got the Air Jordan 4 Black Cat at number 5. All right. Number 5, Air Jordan 4 Black Cats. You guys like this one? How you get pissed off at a list, JoJo Dancer says. Hey man, listen, this you guys voted this. All right. I just listen. I counted the votes. Is this the list, the top 10 Jordans of 2025? This is the list that you guys voted on. You think about it, man. You really, really think about it, dude. Jordans took over in 2025. But the thing is, like, top 5 sneakers, all 4s. But think about this, Conrad Tony, though. Okay, top 5 is gonna be, if there is a lot of 4s on there, then, and all of us, you know what I'm saying? Because people are saying, well, they're overdoing Jordan 4s, but that is the most wanted shoes this year. It really is. Look at the Nike sneakers app, bro. How many 4s are on there? I mean, there's a couple. We've got Brick by Bricks. You got Black Hats on the top 5 list. And people say that they're tired of 4s. But that's like one of the most wanted shoes this year in general. Like, I promise you, if Undefeateds were to drop on Sneakers app, right, as an actual release instead of an EA, it would probably have been number 2 or 3. Like, I truly think that way. Undefeated would absolutely have been on that list if they actually had a 10-minute draw or a Leo drop. But it was only an EA. That's why I'm saying I had a feeling that this was where we get to a point on the top 5, people are going to get pissed as hell. So that is your number 5 on this list. Okay, number 5. That's why I'm saying, like, it's going to get real oozy in here, bro. All right, at number 4. Okay, at number 4. You have the Air Jordan 11 Gamma Blues at number 4. Told y'all, people are going to start getting pissed off and complaining. And there you guys go. You have the Air Jordan 11 Gamma Blues at number 4. Lewis, Air Max's 95s were on there, but the thing is, they've dropped so many Air Max 95s this year. Because, like, I get it. Because, like, some of the Air Max 95s were almost impossible to hit. You know what I mean? They were super limited all year. Like, Air Max 95, is that on my list? Absolutely, Air Max 95s are really high on my list. So I agree with Jeremy and Chris for top 4. Neon should have made the list. The thing is, Lewis, not everybody had an opportunity for the Neon's 95s. And I told you, it's on my list, right? But it didn't have a wide release for it. They have a wider release for the Neon 95s this in 2026, but they only dropped the 95 Neons at local, like what, selected JD Sports in store, and that was it. And then they did a complex what's called sneaker pass, and that was it. No, this is what everybody voted on, Savage. This is what everybody voted on. This is what everyone voted. Because the thing is, you have to really think about it, chat. Like, this listing that's on this list is everyone had a chance on grabbing the shoes. Like, not everybody is gonna vote all for the same thing, but if you think about like a general release of how many what a wider release would have been, and yes, that's what I'm saying. Air Ace 85s didn't have a wider release. I get it, but obviously there's a lot of people that really wanted the shoe. There's probably people that put shoes on their list that they don't even have in person, but they just want it. They like it a lot. They want the shoe, you know? And that was debatable, the 85 Jordan 1 highs. Like, that's the only shoe that didn't really have a wider release, but it's obviously respected. So it's respected in the sneaker community. So, all right. Should we go at the top three listing? This is what you guys voted on, right? You should have got more people to vote in. I feel like even if we had 1,000 people that vote in, it would still been I feel like the list would have been the same. I feel like 8 through 10 would have been maybe like debatable, but this is the listing that you guys voted on. So here you guys go. At number 3, this is the first time, obviously, that I've seen a shoe tie. Like, I'm telling you guys, they had the same numbers. Me and the wifey had to go back and recount this because I didn't think there was going to be a tie for this shoe or for this place. All right. So for the first time this year of us doing this, we have 2 shoes that tied at number 3. Okay. Number 3 and number 3 got a tie. So the very first shoe, I have a personal list. I'm going to post it on IG though. At number 3, the first shoe is the Air Jordan 4 White Cements at number 3. Okay, number 3, you have the Air Jordan 4 White Cements. Thoughts and opinions? I still think this is a White Cement Jordan 4 is my sneaker of the year. So it's definitely on my top 5 for sure. This is my sneaker of the year for sure. White Cement 4s. Rafa made the list. We know what that Raf made the list. Yeah. This is, like I said, this is what you guys voted on. Okay. Nightbot tripping. Yeah, I know he is. All right. The shoe that tied with the White Cement Jordan 4, the shoe that tied with the White Cement Jordan 4 was the Air Jordan 5 Black Metallic. I told you guys, me and the wifey, we recounted this number 3 like 4 times, bro. I was like, we have to make sure it's a tie. So, Black Metallic Jordan 5 and the White Cement Jordan 4s are your number 3. Thoughts and opinions? Thoughts and opinions. I need to undo. Well, that one person should have voted, bro. Listen, the one person would have voted, and then it would have booted out the Bread 85s, honestly. But I mean, that's just by one person that could have voted. So, all right. So number 1 and number 2 was off by 3 votes. That is number 1 and 2. We had to recount a couple times as well, because it was really, really close. It was by 3 votes, by 3 freaking votes, man. And I truly thought I was rooting for one shoe, but obviously it was predictable. All right, so at number 2. At number 2, chat. At number 2, we have the Air Jordan 4 undefeated. Number 2 was the Air Jordan 4 undefeated. Yes. Air Jordan 4 undefeated at number 2. Thoughts and opinions. Thoughts and opinions, chat. Let me know. Let me know. Thoughts and opinions. The irony. How is there not a single SB on this list? Should have voted. If you would ask me, was there an SB that made it on the top 10 list or top 20 list? Yes. There was one SB that made it on the top 20 list. I don't know why you guys are not. I don't know how you guys are surprised. Like, I don't know why you guys are surprised that all Jordans made this list, except maybe Foam Posits. I don't know why you guys are surprised. I don't get it. How are you? What are you think that New Balance was going to take over any of these shoes? It literally was all year. All you guys were all hyped for all Jordans all year. All year. Why are we surprised? Why are we surprised? Why are we surprised? Jordan's had an amazing year. Jordan and Nike had an amazing year. They absolutely had an amazing year. Like, you can't expect limited stuff to like make it on the list. Like, the only shoe that like is like a debatable is the Bread 85s, but like other than that, everybody had their hands in the cookie jar for every single shoe that's on this list. So at number 1, you guys ready for number 1? You guys ready for number 1? You guys ready for number 1? See ya, too. Appreciate you, my guy. Drum roll, please. Nah, I'm playing. At number one. At number one. I'm playing. At number one by 3 votes. I'm playing. I'm kidding. At number one, we have the Nigel Sylvester Brick by Brick at number one. Oh, man. At number one by 3 votes, we have the Air Jordan 4 Brick by Brick. There you guys go. That was the number one on the list by 3 votes. And I truly thought, I was like, man, undefeated. I was like, dude, the numbers, like when we were counting up the numbers, I was like, dude, undefeated is literally beating Brick by Brick. And then we just had a wave of people just going brick by brick, brick by brick, brick by brick, brick by brick. Like Black Hat Jordan 4s, restock tomorrow. Where? Are we surprised though? Like, are we absolutely surprised though? This is like, this list does not surprise me at all, chat. Like, this should not surprise anybody. Truly. Should not surprise anybody here in the chat. Like, so that is your number one list of the collection fam. Listen, I think next year is going to be very interesting. I feel like we knew exactly what the top 5 sneaker of the year list was going to be just overall. In my personal opinion, like, I truly thought that this was an easy, predictable year to know exactly what the year was in store for top 5 for most people. But I feel like next year should be very, very interesting. Very interesting. Just because I feel like, me personally, Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4 will not be sneaker of the year. I feel like there's something that we probably don't see that, you know, obviously other collabs, other stuff that Jordan Brand and Nike hasn't necessarily announced. And I'm really, really excited for 2026. So that is your top 10 sneaker of the year list by the collection family. So we can recap real quick. So if anybody missed out, this was a top 10 sneaker of the year list that everyone voted. So at number 10 was the Jordan 1 High Bread 85 was the number 10. At number 9, you had the Galaxy Foamposite at number 9. Number 8, you had the Union Air Jordan 1 High. At number 7, you had the Jordan 4 SB Navy Blues. At number 6, you had the Jordan 1 Lows Chicagos. Number 5, you had the Black Hat Air Jordan 4s. Number 3, obviously, we had a tie on 2 shoes. And the first one, or excuse me, at number 5 was the Black Hats. Number 4 was the Gamma Blue 11s. And then number 3, we had the White Cement Jordan 4s. And the Black Metallic 5s tied at number 3. Number 2, we had the undefeated Air Jordan 4s. And then at the number 1 spot, you had the Brick by Brick Air Jordan 4 Nigel Sylvesters. So that was your top 10 voting that you guys put in. So is Brick by Brick my sneaker of the year? No. I haven't been tapped in today. Were Yachty's on the list? No. Lil Yachty's were not on the list. I maybe saw 2-3 people put Lil Yachty Air Force Ones on their top 10. If I would go back and vote for the top 11 to 20, Kobe's would have been on the list. There was a couple Kobe's. I think the Liberties, the What the Kobe's would have been on that list. Travis's obviously were on those. Voodoos. What else? I'm trying to think. Those were on the list. Golly, what else? Oh, the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 Low made the top 20. The Jordan 1 low, Nigel Sylvester, that made it on the list. Man, I'm trying to think. Jellyfishes did not make top 20. Jellyfishes did not make top 20. I think the Haley Wilsons made top 20. I think. It's either the Haley Wilsons or the Rodeos. It's one of those two. Oh, the Awake Fives. Yeah, there we go. The Awake Fives made it on the top 22. It's got to be the Rodeos or the Haley Wilsons. It's one of those. I honestly think it was the Rodeos, though. You guys want to hear my list? You guys want to hear my list? Caitlin Clark did not make the top 20 list. You guys want to hear my list? Y'all don't want to hear my list, bro. Y'all motherfuckers in here are gonna get pissed off if y'all hear my list. Y'all don't want to hear my list, bro. You don't want to hear my list. I have on my top 10 list, I own every single shoe. On my top 10 list, I own every single one of them. So, do it. Okay. Moonwalkers did not make my top 10. Yeah, did not make my top 10. I do not have the SGAs on my list. So, okay. I could go through it. I have to Google it. I'll just Google it. I'll Google it, bro. I'll Google it for you guys. Some of you guys may not like my list, which is fine, you know, because this is me personally. This is my listing. And yeah. All right, here you guys go. This is my number. I'll start at number 10. The 10 is already going to piss some people off. All right, you guys ready? All right, here we go. At number 10. I have the J-Tips Sauconys at number 10. Listen, I already know that a lot of people are gonna get pissed off on this one, which is fine. You know, obviously this is respectfully my list, but this one right here is number 10 on my list. Really big fan of these. I honestly did not expect to like the Sauconys a lot more than I thought. But yeah, this is on my number 10 list. Okay. Number 9. I got Shattered Backboards at number 9. And mind you guys, I have all these shoes. These are all in my sneaker collection. These are all my personals that I personally bought. But yeah, Shattered Backboards at number 9 on my list. So I've been glazing this shoe. I freaking love it. I'm glad that they brought it back. I'm glad this was an easy scoop for most people, including myself. And this definitely deserved to be on my top 10 for sure. Number 8, I have the Haley Wilson SBs at number 8. This was my favorite. This was my favorite Nike SB all year. Me personally, I like this shoe a tad bit more than my SB Jordan 4s. I don't really buy a whole lot of purple SBs or just purple shoes in general, but this has been my all-time favorite shoe for SBs this year. So at number 8, was the Haley Wilson SBs. That's is my number 8. So, and to be fair, like, I love the Moonwalkers Kemp, but I already have a Kobe that I have this on my list. There's so many shoes this year. It's like I really had to narrow it down. Especially like SB Jordan 4s. It's like, okay, well, I have so many other Jordan 4s that I had and bought this year, which I really loved. I could say the same thing with Kobe's. Like, I love the Liberties. I love the Moonwalkers, but the Kobe 8 What Does have been my all-time favorite Kobe's to drop this year. But yeah. So at number 7, the undefeated Air Jordan 4 is at my number 7 list. That they made it at number 7. That's my numbers. This is my personal list, by the way. All right, this is my personal list. But they did make it on my top 10. So at number 7, I have, once again, the Air Jordan 4 undefeated at number 7. On number 6, I have the black metallic Jordan 5s at number 6. This was number 6 on my list. Yeah, I think this was a really good shoe. They look really, really good in hand. I have no complaints with this 5. And I have this at number 6. I'm just trying to grab all the shoes on Google, dude. Where are we at? Number 6. So here's my top 5. This is where it gets all tricky, bro. This is where it gets all tricky. I really had to narrow it down, but I went based off like just basically what I loved out of all 5. So at number 5, I have the Air Max Neon Big Bubbles. I do want to give a lot of credit to you guys this year for this one. I've never owned an Air Max 95 in my entire life. All year I've been if you guys have been watching the streams every single day, I've been talking about I didn't know how I would like the 95. Before, I was not a big fan of Air Max 95s. Never put a 95 on my feet. Didn't know what the sizing was. And I give kudos to you guys all year with this one because I did not know. I was like, you know what? With the prices and how many shoes were dropping all year, I didn't know exactly which 95 I wanted. And I had an opportunity this year to grab these for retail. Complex Con was out here in Vegas again, and they did a sneakers pass for the 95s. And you know what? I ended up putting my name in the hat and ended up hitting. And I was really, really glad. This is one of my most worn shoes this year in 2025. This is a great colorway, and I'm really, really excited what more colorways are to drop in the next year. And I was very selective with 95s. Like I said, I just didn't know how I'd feel about them in hand, and I really, really love them. So I give kudos to you guys for putting me on. So this ended up being my number 5 on my list for sneaker of the year. Okay. At number 4. All right. So this was tough for me at number 4. My top 5 was tough. Like I had to like really think it through. Took a lot of time to look at my sneaker collection, what I enjoyed. Did want to share this for my number 4. This is a shoe that I've been wanting for a long time. I remember going on GOAT app at the time, and like I'm like, okay, I don't want to pay $800 for the shoe. And Jordan or Nike end up, coming out with the shoe again. And I bought a lot of basketball shoes this year, and it just came down to basically story, how bad I wanted the shoe, and then on-court performance. And this shoe, every time I put the shoe on, dude, I've always played really well. And it's the Kobe 8s. This made it to my number 4 list. I know I've been glazing the Moonwalkers. I really love that shoe a lot. I love my Liberties, but when it comes down to like my favorite shoe to ball in this year alone, it has been the Kobe 8 What Does. Has been my favorite shoe to ball in. And honestly, SGAs it's got to almost be second on my list because like I've been playing in the SGAs 001s, the red colorway. I played it last night again, and I love them, bro. I absolutely love the SGAs, bro. So the Kobe 8s made it on my number 4 list. Really love this shoe. Been wanting this shoe for so long. Being a huge Kobe fan, this had to be a must cop for me. So, but anyways, yeah. All right, number 3. All right, been glazing the shoe all year. Once again. All right, this is a shoe that I remember going in store and they were sitting at Nike Seattle at the time. I still have my vlog of me freaking putting the shoe on. Didn't buy it that day just because I spent so much money when the wifey was in town. But now they dropped it here in 2025. And at number 3 spot, I have the Air Jordan 1 Low Chicago's. Hey man, listen, this is a classic shoe with a big swoosh. There's nothing wrong with this sneaker. I think this shoe was this shoe is a beautiful shoe, is all I'm saying. I've already worn this shoe like 5 times already. So really love the shoe. Can't wait to rock these even more during the spring and summer. Probably gonna be my go-to sneaker in the spring and summertime. So I mean, if you think it's an L, it's my list. All right, it's my list. Like, I don't care what you have to say about my list. This is my list, not yours. So this is at my number 2 spot, or actually number 3. Excuse me. This is my number 3 spot. So, big double up energy. Savage says trash. Got him right now. It's cool, but nowhere near my top 10 2025. That's fine. If it's not on your list, that's fine. It's on my list though. So at number 2. All right, at number 2, I didn't double up on any shoes this year. All my double ups I got rid of. Like, I doubled up on Brick by Bricks, doubled up on Neon 95s, and that was basically it. But other than that, like, I doubled up on Black Cats, got rid of the double up. So, number 2, I have Brick by Bricks. That's number 2 on my list. I think this was, me personally, the best. I think this was the best collaborated shoe for me in 2025. This was the only shoe that I paid resale for, was the Brick by Brick. I ended up getting them early to review for you guys, and end up being on my top 3 list. I think this was, me personally, just hands down such a great shoe, good quality sneaker. Nigel Sylvester killed it in 2025, and I really do hope all the success for him in 2026. So but yes, this did make my top 3 lists on Brick by Bricks at number 2. So ones are the true OGs. I mean, listen, if you've been listen, for the Brick by Bricks, I had the opportunity to hit them for retail. I ended up going to Complex Con. They did a Brick by Brick. Bro, I was literally this close to not to leaving early at Complex Con at day number 2, but I was so eager to go to the top 10 Complex Con sneaker of the year listing. So that was literally the last show that they had before they ended the entire show, obviously, that night for the last day. And I was glad that I went, because I wouldn't have hit these for retail. So glad I was able to go there. If you guys haven't watched that vlog of me showing up to Complex Con, hitting these for retail, it was a good time. So, but anyways, at number 1, you guys already know, man, I'm an OG to heart. Last year I had a Jordan 4 as my sneaker of the year, and this year again I have a Jordan 4 on my sneaker of the year list. Last year on my 2024 sneaker of the year was the military blue 4s. That was my sneaker of the year last year, and this year is another Jordan 4, and my sneaker of the year is the white Seaman Air Jordan 4. Is my sneaker of the year. I feel like I'm just OG. I'm just an OG guy to heart, low key, bro. Like, I don't care what the resell is. I don't care anything in that sort. Like, people gave me so much crap for putting blue military 4s as my sneaker of the year list, and I still get low key crap for putting this at my number 1. I think this is hands down probably one of the best, or probably the best Air Jordan 4 colorway of all time. Like, I would still put Bread 4 still up there. It's very debatable. But for me, white cement Jordan 4s is like, I don't know. This was just, I don't care, dude. It's a good shoe, bro. I mean, I don't know. I still think I've been glazing this shoe, bro. I've been glazing this shoe, dude. And like I go based of just what I like at the end of the day. Like your top 10 list is what you guys love and what you guys like. It's been like an absolutely great year of sneakers. Like I did not expect for me to like J Tips and Air Max 95s. You know, I never expected it until I started wearing them more often, you know, and white cement Jordan 4s, bro. It's like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just been my sneaker of the year. I've already said it from the beginning. Like, was my sneaker of the year. Like, I think I announced that in January. I announced that in January that this was my sneaker of the year right here. So that is my top 10 sneaker of the year list. J Tips, Haley Wilson's, Chicago's, what else I put on? Air Max 95s, Undefeateds, Haley A. Wilson's Metallic 5s, Shattered Backboards, White Cements, Brick by Bricks. So spin for the 45 month re-up.
Happy New Year's, Raf, and respectable list for 2025.
Happy New Year, Rav, and respectable list for 2025. I mean, it's been a crazy year, man. Really. Unknown for the 14-month re-up. What up, Rav? Such an amazing year.
What up,
Just
Raf?
legendary.
Such an
Absolutely,
amazing year.
Man.
Just legendary.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. So, I don't know. You guys let me know. What's your sneaker of the year? I mean, what is your guys' sneaker of the year? Let me know in the chat right now. What is your sneaker of the year? Let me know in the chat. What is your sneaker of the year? I would love to know what your list or your number one is. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. What is your surprise shoe of this year? My surprise, probably Air Max 95s and J Tips. Like that's, well, surprisingly what I like those two shoes right there. So all the shoes that are on my top 10 is I own every single one of them. And there's a lot of shoes that I could put a debate on. But New York Dad for the 14-month re-up. Hope you and yours have a happy and healthy
New Year.
Shout out to the New York Dad for the 14-month re-up. Shout out my boy, the New York Dad, man. And also in 2026, New York Dad, stay out of trouble, bruh. Yo, New York Dad always get into some shit, bruh. Man, there's always something with this man, bro. But shout out to the New York Dad, man. I appreciate you, my guy. As always. Thank you so much for sticking around as always, man. Thank you so much for the support. He's loud pack, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker New York Dad, he's always, hey, listen, he's always on my timeline, bro. This motherfucker always getting some shit, bro. Shout out to Chung. Yo, that shit got me weak as hell, bro. Chung, hey, man, you gotta watch out for that guy. You gotta watch out for that boy Chung, bro. That boy Chung out doing things. Oh, man. Shout out to Travis for the real sneaker of the year. But the thing is, it's just like, at the end of the day, like, overall has been a really, really good year, chat. Honestly, it has been an amazing year. Like, I was, like, low-key reflecting just for the entire year. Like, damn, like, this year went by quick. There was a lot of ups and downs, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's like if you want to stick around with the real ones, man, this is where you guys belong for sure. Like shout out to you guys. Honestly, there's been a lot of great debates in here. A lot of bumping heads. And at the end of the year, at the end of the day, I want you guys to realize, even if you don't like me or you don't like the what I agree on sometimes, at least at the end of the day, and I stay true to myself, right? It's always love at the end of the day, man. It really is. Like, we all are here for
Happy
the same
New Year's,
reasons,
y'all.
which
Stay
is sneakers.
safe.
Joe,
Folded
thank you so much
hands
for the
emoji.
13-month re-up. Happy New Year's. Y'all stay safe. Shouts to Joe. Thank you so much for the 13-month re-up. Mr. Chung for the 2. You're welcome, Rav. Happy New Year. Yeah,
@marchung084 donated $1.99. You're welcome, Rafi. Love, happy New Year.
no way you get into a beef with a dude that sounds like he got peanut butter
Happy
stuck
New
in his
Year,
mouth.
Collection fam.
What are you
Cheers
talking
to
about?
2026.
Shout outs to Manic. Thank you so much for the 28-month re-up. Happy New Year's, Collection fam. Cheers to 2026. Absolutely, man. For real. Like, next year is a big year for me as well, chat. Like, please don't criticize me if I don't buy as many shoes next year. I got a big year ahead of me. Like, there's 2 big goals that I want to achieve next year. Shouts to the Flipper Drip for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Casanova Kane for the 10 gifted. I appreciate that. Let me tell y'all something. Can I say something real quick? All right. All I gotta say is shout outs to Casanova Kane. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted, 5 gifted from the Flipper Drip. Thank you guys so much for your guys' constant support. Can I say this real quick? Shout out to my boy Synergy for the 10 gifted. Appreciate that. Shout out to my boy Synergy. Thank you so much. Now I got a brain fart. Now I forgot about it. Bro. Stop being so mad. Happy New Year. Hey, see what you did, Chung? Yeah, next year is going to be a big year. Please don't criticize me if I do not buy as many sneakers next year. Like, there's 2 obviously goals of mine next year is to have this wedding with the wifey, giving her the dream wedding next year, because your boy is officially getting married next year, November. Yeah, I'm getting married next year, November. Already have the venue, reserved and everything. And I'm trying to hit 100K next year in 2026. And I think we could do it. Spider for the 1-year re-up. Rafael, Felice, Rafael, and the Collection fam. You as well, Spider. Thank you so much for the 1-year re-up, bro. Thank you. Yeah, like, I'm officially getting married next year, November. And what's it called? And I want to hit 100K for next year. So please do not criticize me as much next year, because I need to really double down on just picking and choosing my sneakers next year, 2026. So those are like 2 goals of mine. But overall, like, this year has been a really great year. My first official year out here in Vegas. It's been a year and a couple months that I've lived out here in Vegas. Met a lot of great people. Built a lot of great relationships this year. The thing is that, chat, going forward into, I know a lot of you guys tend to have goals and achievements for 2026. I think the number one thing is that what you guys have to really realize, especially anybody that has like goals that they want to achieve, like more than just what you're doing now, is that don't burn bridges, bro. Don't burn bridges. Make great relationships with people authentically. Like, if you want to build relationships with people, go see how they're doing. Don't just be hitting people up for a favor. Like, start making really authentic relationships with people, bro. Okay, because that could literally take you far, bro. Really can. So other than that, man, like, this year has been great sneaker wise. Hopefully we could see the same thing for 2026. I really do appreciate you guys. If you've been sticking around with me since the beginning of the year, thank you so much. I can't wait what this year is in store for us in 2026. I really do want to hit 100K. And with you guys, and that's definitely going to help me achieve those goals. So thank you guys so much, man, for all the fun and debates in this year, all the bumping heads and shit like that, bro. Listen, all what they gotta say, bro. Listen, they hate on us because they ain't us. It's why network like crazy in Japan. Gotta start the business. Facts, bro. Number one goal. Like, this year, like, if I look back, I did my very first t-shirt drop. Did my first hoodie drop. And both have been very successful. And just, dude, I can't wait, bro. Real business connections, RPK says. Facts. Great, man. You're happy New Year's. Facts, you too. But shout out to you guys, man, for real, for a happy New Year's for show, Rap. Absolutely. 2026 tomorrow, dude. And I won't be streaming until will not be streaming until Monday, probably Monday or Tuesday around the time, just to start the year off. So they hate us because they ain't us. Facts. Hey man, listen, #1 sneaker community in this platform, and it's already stamped. I don't even have to do anything, bro. Just let the content do itself. You know what I'm saying? But you guys have a safe New Year's. Sorry I haven't been streaming for quite some time just because I'm already checked out for the year. My parents should be here in the next couple hours, which I'm really excited about that. I haven't seen my parents. I haven't seen my mom and dad since May. So my kids are extremely excited. So, but other than that, man, I appreciate you guys once again. Happy New Year. Stay safe tonight. Drive safe. Listen, don't do anything stupid. All right. Just enjoy with your family, your friends, whatever the case is. And hopefully a lot of you guys, your football teams do very well this weekend as well. But I really do appreciate you guys for sticking around with me all year, dude. And thank you guys so much for the support. All right, but I'll see you guys next week in the new year of 2026. All right, I love y'all. Have a great New Year's, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out, ya. Hey, peace. Say Happy New Year's. All right, guys, hit that like button on the way out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Love y'all. I'm out, ya. Peace.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games though. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games though. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games though. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want.